Okay, everything seems to be live now. Well, good morning, everybody. Just bring my microphone closer. Welcome to today's Earth Reverence Healing Circle. It's the 22nd of January. I can scarcely believe the time's going so fast. It's a privilege to be here as part of the 1 Million Meditators community as an ambassador for the movement. So welcome everybody who's here live with me, and welcome also if you're joining the recording later. It's all good. We're operating way far out of normal space and time at the moment, so it's all good. Everything's as it should be. You will be contributing to the energy of this broadcast no matter when you join, so thank you. I don't know if everyone else is noticing the very strangeness of the passage of time at the moment. We are becoming almost timeless. Nothing seems real. People we thought we knew behaving in very odd, confusing ways. So much misinformation out in the world. It's difficult to know what to trust, what to believe. I get that. I'm in there with you. But we're being encouraged to keep holding on to our own sense of self, going within to the heart, operating through the vibrations of love. Trust that what we're seeing is a crumbling of the old era, and we are definitely moving into a new world. So that's why we gather to do these circles each week, is to encourage that process, to feed that process, that's a better word, to help it come through so that more and more of the world can experience true peace, true sovereignty, abundance, a sense of wellness, no more sense of lack and scarcity, no more oppression or slavery or being taken advantage of, no more desperation, no more poverty, no more hunger, no more feeling afraid for anyone on the world, in our world. And that's what we're working for. A better word, so thank you. We have something worth doing, I believe. So let's get to it. Bring ourselves gently into receptive meditation space. You might want to close your eyes. I find it works well for me. Just dropping into your body, down into the heart space, using your breath if that's helpful for you. Breathing in the light, breathing out any density, any worry, any concern you have. And feeling yourself land more and more deeply into your body, feeling your connection to the earth, our beautiful mother, Gaia, feeling through the soles of your feet, through your grounding cords, all the way down, connecting gently but firmly with her crystal heart, her flowering heart, as we feel her energy rising up to meet us. And again, rising upwards through the crown to the heart of source energy, feeling again that energy tumble down to hold us and support us during this time as we are held and fed by these energies, filling our own heart space, feeling it expand outwards, far beyond our bodies, far beyond, until we are connected as one, like a little force field of light around the earth herself. This two-way stream of support and love and feeding going on as she supports us and we in turn support her, as this is what is required. Calling in, directing many frequencies, the vibrations of light and of love, such things as hope and compassion that have been gifted to me at this time to use in these processes, directing them via the silver white light, sparkling white light of the divine feminine rising towards the earth. We call in the violet flame, the emerald ray, the sapphire ray, this time bathing the earth, surrounding her, acknowledging each one of our individual teams of guidance, knowing they are with us, our guardian angels, our guides, our protectors, our ancestors, many extraplanetary, elemental, angelic and other realm beings who come to support us. We thank you, we acknowledge your gifts, acknowledge your support as you watch us. I bring forth love frequency 72 to be named particularly. It's one of the few that I know by name. It's one that we need at this time that helps us adapt more readily to the idea of abundance coming through, a life that's easier. We can let go of those old patterns of lack and struggle, which can be difficult to leave behind if one's engaged in that for a lifetime. I'm bringing in, I would like to share a code that was shared with me this week. Code which encourages or strengthens the immune system, strengthens the auric field. So let's direct this towards Mother Gaia herself and towards each of us, the world. Code is number 693-542-6558 red. And we open ourselves up to receive and allow this code to strengthen us and strengthen our hearts and our world. Strengthening Mother Gaia, the immune system of the world, which is needed at this time. Quite particularly, I would say. Allowing ourselves to drop into this new sense of flow. Moments where time appears to move very fast, sometimes moving very slow, times where we feel like we're suspended in amber, moving through some sort of viscous fluid, moments of resonance and flow, moments of falling apart, of tearing away, and all of these I feel quite appropriate for the time we find ourselves in. As I'm told, many beings watching us now, sending us their assistance, their support. As we each individually work to bring about change in our own lives, in the lives of those around us, we are working to change the entire world at this time, willingly, consciously, united in purpose for something better, for the good of the whole, working for generations to come, working though we know we may not see the changes we are truly working for within this lifetime, like the one who plants a tree, who builds infrastructure for the generations to come. We do this not only for ourselves, and primarily we do this for our beloved planet. We know we may visit here again in other lifetimes. We know that our children and their children will live on here, inheriting the work we do now. We know that the many species of plant, animal, insect that are here now and that will come after us deserve also to roam free, safe, and taken care of in a beautiful, abundant world, that our waters and rivers are part of the health of our planet and deserve to be clear and free and clean, to once more be filled with life, with that vital energy, with crystalline codes. The world where each of our needs is taken care of so quickly, so readily. Our planet, our world, wishes and desires the same that we do. Peace, harmony, tranquility, love for all. A world that meets every need easily and with joy. Feelings of great gratitude and hopefulness. We are feeling and experiencing many frequencies of light which have, as I've said before, not been experienced here before on this plane. Some were experienced many millennia ago, but were lost and being reconnected. Strands of DNA are being reactivated. Memories are being restored. Insights, senses of time past, of other lifetimes, gifts, skills and abilities long taken from us are being returned. We are remembering en masse who we are, who we have the potential to be, who we have always been. We are reconnecting on so many levels, through so many different facets of ourselves. We need to remember, though we just look at one facet today, there are many other views, many other perspectives of what is happening, and they are each and all valid and true. And we will in time, the fullness of time, come to be able to see more of them. For now we need to hold hope in our hearts, be receptive and open to and accepting of what is presenting, willing to see beyond what feels true at any moment, working always to expand our understanding, our awareness, our frequency itself, tuning into what we perceive as higher bandwidths. It's not really like climbing a ladder, from what I understand. It's really about expanding to receive more, but bringing ourselves in as many moments as we can to a bandwidth where we can tune in to the possibilities of what we're bringing through. There is no reason not to enjoy this time as it unfolds, to not celebrate in it. It does not any longer have to be difficult or hard to prove that we are doing hard work. In fact, if we can feel joy, feel hope, feel wonder, playfulness and amusement, a lightness of being in more moments, the work is done far more easily, far more time, far more molecules pass through the eye of the needle in any given moment. And more is achieved, more is done, more may be experienced. And how might it be if simply by allowing joy, allowing those moments of quiet peace, happiness, the soft smile, the gentle gaze upon a leaf, the sunlight through a raindrop, the simple small things, the sound of rain, the sound of a child's laughter, the sound of birds in the morning greeting the dawn. Sounds that open us up, open our heart, lead us through to our new experience of the world we already live in, dear ones. We need only to open our eyes more fully, to attune our eyes to the highest spiritual aspect of our sight, of our sense of touch, of wonder, the capacity of our hearts to be okay in more moments, to be okay with more variety of things happening, of phenomena showing up in our world, and understanding that we simply do not understand much of what is happening yet, and that the more we can be okay with this, the less we will fight against the process bringing us through, bringing the earth plane through to a higher plane of evolution, of a world, a way of life where everyone is taken care of, every need is met joyfully and easily and peacefully, willfully, generously, and all is okay. Every and each individual expression, each colour, each note of sound, of music, each texture offered has its place in this world and will be honoured, and it will be okay. And the uniqueness of each of us will be honoured for what we bring and how we bring it. And the need for judgment, for fear, for worry, for confusion will be gone. And those feelings will once more be felt seldom when they are needed as a touch point, as a message, as an insight to something that requires change, or our attention. That is not a sign of anything crumbling. That does not need to crumble. Anyways, dear ones, as we feel the expanding, the opening of our own hearts, of the hearts of the world, as we allow more light, more love, more hope to pour through, more inspiration will come. The cracks widening, allowing more and more light to come through as more and more of the density, the confusion, the deliberate obfuscation is cracking apart and falling away. And more, this will be allowed to happen gently, easily, benevolently, without the need for violence, for great cataclysmic events. We are learning, dear ones, how to manage all of the energies we've been given. And soon we will weave these strands of light with more grace, with more certainty. We will take our steps with more clarity. We will create this wonderful, beautiful world together. We will set foot hand in hand together to visit and enjoy this beautiful world that we are making. Thank you for your time again, dear ones. The allocated time has probably gone past. Gently, we will come back through the quantum field, disentangling ourselves from the web we create together, and float gently back into our own bodies, feeling ourselves landing in our physical bodies, feeling our energy returning. And please do individually take the time to call all of your energy back. Ensure that you're in here and release anything that doesn't belong with you. It's quite happy to go back where it came from. Keep your burdens light, dear ones. Keep your face turned towards the sun. Embrace lightness and hope in each moment, charity and generosity and playfulness. Don't forget to laugh, don't forget to play. Step lightly, twirl and dance. Play with a child, play with an animal if you can. Rejoice in the sight of butterflies and flowers. Listen to your favourite music, read a beloved book or a cherished film. Do something different. Do something familiar and comforting. Dear ones, remember to love yourself first, and we love this dear planet and all of humanity and all upon her, and we can't go wrong from there, I think. Much love and blessings to all. I'll let you go, and I will see you again next week. Much love. Thank you.